Hi, I'm Deborah.
And I'm Lawrence.
And in this video, we're going to unbox the mental health subscription box, BuddyBox. And this is the November 2019 version. And we were not given this box. We always buy the boxes ourselves. So our opinion is completely unbiased.
We're not sponsored.
We're not sponsored. But our first BuddyBox, the October one, we really liked a lot. So I'm anticipating we'll probably like this one. So here's the front. Actually, that might be the front. And it says, oh, this is, by the way, this is by a nonprofit organization called Blurt in the UK. It is a mental health support and advocacy group, and they also produce BuddyBox. And every month they work with a different artist, and this artist is Rosie Johnson, and it says on it the Kindness Club, Kindfulness Club.
Interesting.
Yep.
I think it's upside down.
It is? No, I don't think so. Oh, wait. You're right. Told you. Okay, so there's a card that says, "Oh, hello there." You want to read it?
Please make sure, Deborah, that you extend your kindness to yourself because it's transformational, even in the very smallest of doses, soothes the most pained of souls, and you blinking well deserve it in spades?
Yeah.
Blinking well deserve it. Okay.
And here's a postcard saying, just trying to be better, not the best. Reminds me a little bit of Kate Allen stuff, the latest Kate. And here's a card that says, hello, I'm Rosie. I'm the Queen of England. Me, I can't read.
Queen of England, and England is crossed out and followed by the word me. I draw and write about the things that matter to me, such as toast, I guess, hope, people, equality, kindness, the planet, puns, naps.
Okay, so the next thing is a tote bag.
It's a bag.
Yeah.
The Kindfulness Club.
The Kindfulness Club. Oh, it's soft. This is a really soft tote bag.
I call this.
So being a knitter, I definitely can use one. Can always use a tote bag. It's a project bag, so that's nice to have. So what's that?
This is an enamel pin, which says the Kindfulness Club, founder member. Kindfulness Club, enamel pin designed by Rosie Johnson, illustrates for Blurt.
Oh, so you called that, so that's yours, son.
Yep.
Oh, this is nice. This is a fabric-covered happiness planner. Yeah.
Is that fabric?
It's fabric. Yeah. Feels like fabric. Feels like a nice cotton fabric. So, oh, okay. So this is similar. There may be an explanation in here, or a little more work, but this is similar to some extent. It's similar to the latest Kate prompt journal.
Yeah.
That we included in the video about thoughtful gifts for someone's depression. So, oh, this is nice stickers. We love stickers. It says, you do you, dream, breathe, overcome, wonderful, never too late, listen to your gut. That's nice. And so it's, let's say there's notes, doodles. Tomorrow I'm looking forward to. For fun, I'm going to do lots of room for notes. It has the date. For fun, I'm going to do, oh, okay, so then each day, then basically looks like this is a way to spend time finding, positive ways, as they were saying, being kind to yourself, positive ways to, to do, plan things out in your day, which is actually good because then you'll actually do them.
Yeah.
So, and actually you could do this, you don't have to do this in the morning, you could do this ahead of time. You do it the night before. And then there's some affirmations like, it's okay, you're okay, you will overcome this too. It's okay, you're okay. So, your mind is precious, nurture it. So it's just reinforcing positivity. So, which actually, according, you know, there's some new science that shows that that positive psychology is actually effective. And I took an online course about it, and we're going to do a video about it at some point. You know, so basically it's not just like putting on a happy face, which obviously especially for people with depression is not the easiest thing to do. But really, you know, doing concrete things to help you appreciate just different aspects of life, gratitude, awe, stuff like that. So, so this is really good. And kindness calendar, a whole year of kindness, or kindfulness calendar. And a whole year of kindness, 2020, obviously. New year, new you. Same perfectly imperfect human you. Let this year's resolution be kindness to that human. So basically, it's a calendar that has various affirmations for each month. So that's nice. It's a nice thing to have a desk calendar. And bear hug. Hug is a gesture of care without any judgment. When you want to give a hug that is there, even when you're not, give a bear hug. Write a special note in the teeny tiny card, cut it out and fold it. Cut round the bear and fold. Oh, fold its arms along the dotted lines. Place the card in its arms and give your little big bear hug. And so then this is the zine, which I kind of feel like they should put on top to explain things.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
So it says, hello, kindness is so important. We forget that sometimes. We forget how good it feels to be on the receiving end of kindness, and we forget how good it feels to be the one who's being kind too. You know how we can get both of those feel-good benefits in one fell swoop, though? Self-kindness. Lots of us struggle with self-kindness. So we've talked about this, about self-compassion, about how sometimes people are much harsher on themselves and much less forgiving than they would be on their friends. So, for instance, sometimes if you're being hard on yourself, ask yourself, if you were talking to a friend, would you be saying the same thing? And, or would you be encouraging your friend? Would you be empathizing your friend? So if you're not talking to yourself the same way, why not? So it's actually, that's another thing we're going to do a video on at some point, because it's really important. So persevering with kindness when the world is feeling so unkind. I'm not going to read the whole zine, but
just don't.
It's actually packed. So it's really,
yeah.
Which I think actually it's more packed than last month's was. It's got a lot more information and stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of writing in there.
Yeah, I like the fact that their zines and the Mind Wander ones are actually like worthwhile information, instead of just listing the items and how much they're calculated to be worth, you know, to let you know that you are, you know, getting your money's worth. I have to say though, I feel like this one is not quite as cohesive as the last one.
Honestly.
I think that the illustrations are great.
For sure that,
but I think, I mean, I like the bag, the tote bag, because I can always use another project bag for my knitting, but I don't feel quite as much like everything hangs together.
Yeah.
I think the calendar obviously is the right time of year. It's nice to have an affirmation there on your desk or wherever with you. But, you know, and I think the zine is great. I mean, it's got a lot of really good information in here. So, you know, it has nothing to do with the illustrations. It just feels like it's just not quite as
I actually
like
agree.
the items weren't
they didn't have as much of a theme.
It didn't seem like it's as much of a theme. I understand it's all about kindfulness or self-compassion and everything, but you know, I mean, I think this is still a great box. I think that if you sent this to someone, you know, if you either got it for yourself, it's great, and if you send it to someone who really, you know, who's especially someone who's depressed or someone who's anxious and is really hard on themselves, you know, that it's a really good thing for them to have, you know, there, you know, different ways for them to remind themselves to, you know, to be good to themselves and, you know, find ways to enjoy life and everything.
Yeah.
So anyway, not as, we didn't like this box as much, but I still feel like the Blurt boxes are superior to most of the boxes out there.
Cough, cough, Therabox, cough, cough.
To all of them out there except maybe Mind Wander, which we really like. We didn't do one of those this month because I inadvertently skipped this month. Well,
Good
it's
job.
expensive too. It's expensive.
Yeah, that makes more
and
sense.
I was out sick for a week and a half, so I didn't get paid for a week and a half, so it's probably for the best anyway. So anyway, again, we're coming up to the holidays, and I would definitely recommend, if you're looking for a present for someone with depression or anxiety or, you know, other mental health, you know, other disorders, that the Blurt boxes are definitely a really good thing to send, and there's no question that it will make the person feel better. Absolutely. So we hope this video has been helpful in this review and unboxing. And if you appreciate it and liked it, please consider giving it a like. And
if you have any input, good, bad, anything, leave it in the comments below. And if you enjoy our type of content, how about considering subscribing? All right, anyways, we hope this video was entertaining or helpful or whatever you'd like to interpret it as. But in any case, have a nice day.
Take care.